Have you noticed you feel worried, can't sleep, and feel overwhelmed? Or maybe your chest hurts, your heart's beating super fast, and you feel a sense of panic? If you've been diagnosed with anxiety, whether a panic disorder, generalized anxiety disorder like me, or are just having an anxious day, it can be hard to wade through all of the information out there that oftentimes feels like it's written by someone who's never experienced anxiety before. To help you out, here are some tried and tested, science-approved methods that will help you feel better today from one anxious person to the other. 1. Stay away from WebMD. While the instinct to Google your symptoms can sometimes seem like a way to understand or control your anxiety, this habitual activity called hypochondria is actually hurting you. Stomach problems? It's likely anxiety, not an ulcer. Do go to your doctor if you feel that something's wrong, but don't spend hours looking up your symptoms. 2. Remember, halt. If you're starting to freak out, ask yourself, are you feeling hungry, angry, lonely, or tired? Sometimes something as simple as eating something or meeting a friend for coffee can make you feel better. 3. Try 4-7-8 breathing. This is a great exercise for people with panic or for insomnia, and it's really simple. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, and breathe out for 8. Then repeat. By focusing on counting and breathing, you can pull yourself away from those repetitive thoughts and begin to calm down. 4. Consume information on wellness. This is a really big one for me and really helps me feel less helpless when I'm having a bad day. Some recommendations: the podcast On Being about finding meaning in life, the Tumblr Everybody Has a Brain, and Vines by Jeffrey Marsh. Number 5, move. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your ears. Go downstairs and get a glass of water. Walk around the block or pet a dog. A lot of people say that exercise helps with anxiety, but when I hear that word, I often fall into a pit of self-hate and despair. You don't need to run a 5K to feel good. You just need to move. Number 6, mindfulness. I know what you're thinking. Mindfulness meditation. It's so hot right now. But studies have shown that continually practicing mindful thinking helps to reduce cortisol, the hormone that creates stress. Here's a good beginner's meditation. Focus on an object you see around you that's natural, whether the banana on your desk or the plant in your living room. Now really focus on it. Think about it as though you've never seen it before. What it looks like, what it feels like, where it came from, etc. If your mind starts to wander, don't worry. Just bring your focus back to this object. If you try this for as little as 5 minutes, it can really help. 7. Start small on things that scare you. One really annoying thing about anxiety is that small things can sometimes feel like a really big deal. Like, say, trying to call a stranger on the telephone. Focusing on one small thing at a time can make your problem seem more manageable. As an example, when I finally succeed in calling that cool hip new restaurant and making a reservation, not only do I get to eat delicious food, but I helped overcome a fear. Win-win. Number 8, practice self-care. This one's really big. Make sure that you are aware of what triggers your anxiety and make a concerted effort to look after yourself. In fact, make this the most important thing you do. Your happiness is more important than anything else. Stay away from things that upset you, like alcohol or toxic people. Find a therapist and go to them regularly. Take your meds. Wash your face before bed. Get a cactus as a pet or write in a journal. For people with mental illness, normal stuff can sometimes feel hard, but it doesn't make you a failure or a weirdo. It just means that you have an illness that you have to be constantly aware of. And sometimes it's painful, but mostly it makes you the most interesting person in the room. Got some great anxiety tips? Share them in the comments. And if you feel like you suffer from anxiety, we've included some resources in the description below. If you're interested in learning more about the science of meditation, head on over to ASAP Science to learn more about its benefits. And as always, subscribe to ASAP Thought for more informative and thought-provoking videos, and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Peace.